Hello and welcome to Cheshire Audio. I'm just going to do a quick sort of pre-video before the main event. I heard this morning about the death of Mike Nesmith, which was quite a shock actually. Always been a massive Monkees fan. My sister was even more so, but she was that bit older, I suppose. I remember when they broke up, she was a teenager, and the sort of trauma in our house around the time the Monkees broke up was something else, really. Yeah, grew up with the shows and everything, loved the music. Managed to see 3 of them in the 80s without Mike Nesmith when they did the UK 20th anniversary tour. And then they came back again 10 years later and did the 30th anniversary, and they'd actually persuaded Mike to come with them, and it was fabulous. He was such a good performer, and he actually came up and did a sort of acoustic version of Rio, which I've got to say is probably one of the best live performances I've ever heard. It just really got to me. Sad one, really sad one. I don't know what to say about it really, but anyway, let's get back into the main video. I just thought I'd say something because it's, like I say, a shot this morning. So we've only got Mickey DeLenz left. It's, not good. Okay, I'll just switch the camera off, reposition, and talk about what we're actually going to do in the video. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do today, a customer of mine has ordered a P6 and he wanted me to open it up, set it up, fit his cartridge to it, and then he wants to come in and choose some things to go with it. So he's asked me to say, look, will you just get it out and set it up for me? And I can sort of, have a look at it and whatever. So I just thought I'd do a quick unboxing video. I mean, this is probably more useful to people who've got a P6 and want to box it up, because it's a little bit of a difficult, a bit of a complex thing to put back in its box, actually, a P6. There's so many things going on. The P3 is the same. If you don't quite understand where everything goes, I do get a lot of people bringing the decks in, and there's the box with the deck in it, and then a load of spare packaging that they didn't know how to fit. So it might be just interesting to go through it, and just one way or the other, it should be helpful. And also the actual setting up and how to set up the power supply and all that sort of thing. So it's down on the floor here. P6 in box. So I'll set the camera up somehow and let's go through it. Okay, let's see if I can do this and keep everything in shot, which will be interesting. So I'll take most of it out of the box here, and then I'll transfer bits across to the rack over there, so we can actually start setting the deck up. Under here it's just like a lid. Open, just pop the little clips. What I tend to do with these clips is take that out, because they're vicious clips that after scarring myself severely with these over the years, I've always taken them out now. Okay, so this just opens up like that. Now on the top, if you can see that, got the deck, instruction manual, and the Neo power supply is put down the back here. So as you take that out first, to the side, instructions, which should sellotape on, to just untape those to the side. Now the easiest way to get them out of I'll just show that a bit better. So it's sitting in between the packaging pieces. You can get your hands underneath here, and then stop the box from moving as you lift. That's the easiest way. Just get the camera back. Yeah, that'll do. So hands in here. What you can do is actually put your thumbs either side. Actually, it's probably the easiest way to do it. Then just push up with your fingers. Lift out. Hopefully you can still see if I do that. You can still see that. So cable. Just pop these off the end. And inside everything's still supported, because there is a packing piece between the lid and the deck which stops it falling. So you're taking the side supports out, but it's not actually letting anything sit on the deck. So just get your fingers underneath and just lift that away. Which is what I should have done. I tend to put that onto there. So this is the packing piece. And that lines up, as you see, there's a hole there where it sort of sits on the stub of the sub platter. And within that you've got the main sort of weight for the arm. which is never that easy to get out. I'll have to do this in a minute. So that's the weight for the arm. So put that to one side. And the deck, just turn that round. Level plastic. And you can just pull that off slowly. So he's ordered it without cartridge, which you can. Obviously you can order them with sort of pre-fitted with Exact or Anya Pro now as well, actually. But he's already got a Gold Ring 1042, which he really likes, so he just wants that fitted in here, which will work really well actually. 1042 and the P6, it's quite a nice combination really. There's a little protective piece here that you just slide it out. Try not to touch here too much if you can help it. So that's that piece out. So there we go. That's your outlet cable, and there's a bit of tape on the arm. Now the platter is within, there's a piece of cardboard. This is what tends to catch people out actually. This piece of cardboard here contains the platter. And when you're putting it back together again, you need to do it this way. Otherwise it doesn't seat, the lid doesn't seat on the packing piece properly. Unless it's got this piece of card in here. And this has got the, like I say, it's got the glass platter in it. So you won't be able to see what I'm doing now because I'm just doing it off camera a bit. It's quite fiddle to get out. I don't think it's ever been as difficult. There you go. So, pull the lid safe. So that's the packing piece with the platter in it. I'll just find something. I should have now as a knife, but obviously I'm going to use the shop keys because I never have the right tools to hand. You just find the slot. That's complete inappropriate use of a key. Just follow it round. Not sure if you can see this, but anyway. There you go. That'll never open the door again. And like I say, inside, that's where the platter is. So I'll put this to one side and open it. Okay, so there's the platter. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to move all this onto the rack, and we'll start to assemble. Okay, and of course what I didn't do was unpack the power supply. So the power supply is just a simple box with a little flap on it there to pull down. Of course everything's so much harder on camera. Some clips, which I'll do. Just move that to the side for a sec. Just down here. See a bit better. There you go. I've never been totally sure about the packaging for the Neo. It's things tend to move around inside. It's actually never that easy to get them out. There you go. That's a little parcel. I'll leave that in because I've actually got my own, so I don't need to get that out. And I've also got my own one of these, so I won't get that out. Okay. So let's take this wrapper. Come with a little protective film on. Actually, this is still the old one. Some of the ones coming through on P6s are still the older style, which might speak to Rega about that actually, because I feel as that should probably have come through with a new one. But we should have conversations. So the first job to do, I should have found my cable before I said that. First job to do is to Always do this before you do anything else. This is the cable that connects the deck to the power supply. Right, I would say is always connect that first, because when you put all the weights on, the platter on and everything else, it's not actually that easy to get to. It's right underneath. So that's your socket for the Neo. Flat to the top every time. Actually, get a better grip of it. Flat to top. There you go, that's in. You can imagine trying to do that with a platter on, it's not particularly easily. Okay, and the same at this end. So flat to top. As you can see, it's got a little flat piece on it. I'm just pushing that like that. Completely trap the cable underneath. Just unravel all that so I can be easier to handle. Okay, so now all we need to do is put them on the platter. And the weight for the arm. And obviously this needs setting up, so I'm not going to do the cartridge set on video, I don't think. Do that another time. I'll get people telling me I should be using Lofgrens or Stevensons or Beowulf protractors and not, Anyway, I'm not getting into that. So yeah, that's it. That's set up. So you then you plug the power supply in, which I should grab mine. Grab the power supply, which plugs in to the other socket on the back there. If you can see that, can you see that? Yeah, I can see that. So I should be able to. Yeah, off we go. Spinning. So that's on at 33. Speed, then green is 45. All done. That's the P6. Yeah, I hope that was useful. Just basically showing you how the packing pieces go together, really. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. Got quite a few ideas coming up, actually. I've probably got too many ideas now, and it's what to do next. So. I'll keep you posted. Okay, see you in a future video. Thank you very much.